Huh. Hmm.
Oh, Mickey, where are you? We're in the lobby.
Huh. Gotta go. But thanks. On with the show.
Hello, fellow Guardians and Seekers. Hope you all are having an amazing day. In thy video, I am going to go over this article. It says Disney crossover worlds we hope to see in Kingdom Hearts 4. I figured, hey, this would be a fun thing to go over with you guys. Guys know how much of a Kingdom Hearts fan I am. Otherwise, this channel wouldn't exist. It's always fun for me to see what worlds others want to see. Um, Especially since like who knows, maybe I'm in agreement with some of them. Maybe I'm in like completely in disagreement with them. Who knows? So let's give this a read, shall we? Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming someday. Being developed currently by Unreal Engine 5. I also have the hub world of the Tokyo Lake Quadratum. We know little about the location Sora will visit in the upcoming installment. In the meantime, while we wait, here are some Disney crossover worlds we hope to see in Kingdom Hearts 4. So, first one, Star Wars. Tron was one of the most unique worlds. Sora and Riku visited in Drip Drop Distance. Oh, technically, also like Sora visited Tron's world in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they can clearly skip over that. And Star Wars feels like the next iteration of the sci-fi style. This feels like a shoe and just as Sora helping Rey to take on the final First Order or even taking part of the Clone Wars. Plus, the Keyblade just makes so much sense with the lightsaber variant. I mean, they're not wrong. Okay, so I would like to see them doing like the Clone Wars era, like timeline, or even like in the original trilogy timeline of sorts. But seeing how like sure we have like Clone Wars season 7 under Disney and Star Wars Rebels, which is Disney's show, I can honestly see them honestly doing what's it the sequel trilogy more because that's a Disney trilogy. So I'll like the Empire timeline, the Clone Wars timeline, the sequel trilogy timeline. I can kind of see them doing the sequel trilogy more because it's Disney based. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping okay, like Clone Wars or Empire, because those two trilogies, the prequels and the originals, are, in my opinion, way better than the sequels. Anyways, Princess and the Frog. Tango finally appeared, finally happened in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's one of my favorite worlds in the entire series. It stands to reason Disney will likely want another Disney princess or two. Princess Tiana from The Princess and the Frog feels like a must-have in the next game. After all, players could play through the entirety of her movie's plot, which would be amazing. I I didn't watch The Princess and the Frog until I dated this one girl named Macy, and she was a huge Princess and the Frog fan. And she kept on like saying, "Can you please watch Princess the Frog? Can you please watch Princess the Frog? Can you please watch Princess the Frog?" Essentially to me. So to be a good boyfriend, I did, and I have to say, I actually genuinely enjoy Princess of the Frog. It's not the worst movie I've seen. I guess I don't know. Me personally, I'm not a huge princess person, but the Princess of the Frog movie is a good movie. I would recommend if you're if you like Disney from like the '90s, because it kind of gives off that feel a little bit. And what this came out in like what 2008, 2009, so still in the early 2000 era. Moana. In addition to Princess Tiana, Moana feels like a juggernaut Disney lead who deserves to visit a beautiful island-centric world in the upcoming Kingdom Hearts 4. Much like Frozen is the most recent game. In the most recent game, Moana was a massive blockbuster. The popularity of this movie franchise makes it this one feel almost like a century more than other on the list. So my sister, after like I was watched Moana, she kept on playing that on a loop. But I was visiting her, and she kept on playing that on a loop over and over and over. And so like when I got back to where I live at, I was so happy because I love my sister, but she made me tired quick of the Moana soundtrack. So annoying. Now I don't mind listening to it, but like my sister, I love my sister. I'm happy she enjoyed the film, but damn, that music was annoying. Anyways, Marvel. Who wouldn't want to see Sora fighting alongside Iron Man, Captain America, or even Spider-Man? So many amazing arcs and storylines make sense for this crossover. Such as Battle of New York teaming up with the X-Men or a trippy journey through the multiverse. Plus, it will give the chance to provide Sora with a superpower too in this fascinating world. If they introduce I don't want them to introduce the multiverse of the Marvel thing. Because if they introduce the multiverse in the Marvel world, then they're setting up a multiverse in Kingdom Hearts in general. And like, sure, I enjoy like Into the Spider-Verse, and I did enjoy like the Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 and the Arrowverse's version of Crisis on Infinite Earths. But I feel like nowadays the multiverse concept is getting abused. I'm kind of like, sure, I'm going to see Spider Verse 3 when that comes out because I really enjoyed the first two, but like, outside like the Spider Verse like films, like, um, what's the third one? I'm kind of interested to see where they go with the clipping they had in the second one. I'm kind of tired of the whole multiverse deal. Like, I wish they would calm down on the multiverse deal because the whole multiverse thing is cool. But I don't want them to like play a dead horse here. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, versus 13. This one is a bit on the stretch, and not even a Disney themed world, but Final Fantasy versus 13 was a heavily cinematic game that eventually turned into Final Fantasy 15. But the character Yoshoro, Yoshora, like a significant character in Kingdom Hearts 4, who looks like this cancelled reworked game, early version of eventually Noctis, the whole Baron Rex deal in 3. It feels like the chance to resurrect the game's moody world in a way perhaps even Quadratum itself could be a version of that of it that would give director Tetsu Nomura a chance to showcase a glimpse of versus 13 could have been. I mean, personally, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan, and I do acknowledge that part of the reason why Kingdom Hearts became as popular as it did was because it was like Disney and Final Fantasy merging together, making cameos in the first game, and pretty much again in the second a little bit, and the second and I was thinking of Chain Memories when I say kind of, but the first two games essentially like Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, they were so important to the role, and I admit that Final Fantasy is probably the reason why Kingdom Hearts is where it's at. I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy myself. I prefer Kingdom Hearts over Final Fantasy, but I am. I think what's the world called versus 13. I think that could make a fit to the Kingdom Hearts realm perfectly, and it would pretty much be a love letter to um those of you who are watching my videos are um Final Fantasy fans. So there's that. And I said, okay, okay. So what we got versus 13, Marvel, Moana, Princess of the Frog, and Star Wars. I think the one that I can see the most fitting well is Moana. Sure, Star Wars has that whole dark versus light thing too, but I feel like Moana does it in a more Kingdom Hearts esque way, if that makes sense. So I can definitely see Moana having a real chance in being Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I'll be playing interested in seeing it. And that does beg the question, since we gotta let it go and we want to build a snowman in Kingdom Hearts 3, which when I saw Let It Go in Kingdom Hearts 3, I rolled my eyes because it's a scene for scene shot of the actual movie just as sort of down Goofy in it. But Frozen was my least favorite world in Kingdom Hearts 3. Anyways, Moana, I can see Moana being in Kingdom Hearts 4 or in a future Kingdom Hearts game, even if it's not in Kingdom Hearts 4. So I think it would be a foolish thing to do not to include Moana, in my humble opinion. Um, but yeah, I was trying to think of a Disney movie that I would like to see in or Disney property, I should say. Probably Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is probably that one Disney thing I would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 4. Because we saw him in Kingdom Hearts 2, and we were able to summon him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Then we got to go to the world in Birth by Sleep. I say road, but it's ship. And it's this space road, right? And we saw him escape. And then in Kingdom Hearts 3, we had Stitch as a summon again. So I think it would be gnarly if they had Lilo and Stitch in Kingdom Hearts 4. Three times they actually teased him essentially. One of them times was a road. But having a legit Lilo and Stitch road, dude, I would love to feel like I'm going to Hawaii again because I've been to Hawaii in real life. I want to four, maybe five times in my life, but that was all when I was a kid. And I was visiting relatives. And the point is, I would love to go to a Hawaii themed world. So Lilo and Stitch, I would love to have in Kingdom Hearts 4. And from this list, I can see Moana making best with like best merger with Kingdom Hearts on the list that we're given in here. That's just me. Anyways, what do you like? Which world do you guys want to see in Kingdom Hearts 4? And which world on this list do you think would mesh well or the best into the Kingdom Hearts universe? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Guiding one another, and may your hearts be your guiding keys.